Okay guys, so starting off this upper body day 1 at home workout, we are starting our first superset off with some seated dumbbell press. So using dumbbells, you want to be sitting down, either a chair, a couch, something like that. Tense your core nice and tight, keeps your back stabilised, and very much just bring the dumbbells down just below shoulders and then push above your head. And we're supersetting that with some double arm bent over rows, so keeping your back flat, your core tensed. You want to kind of keep your back sort of like flat like a table and just bring the dumbbells up, elbows back the way, not out the way, back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring the dumbbells down, fully down to the bottom, and then just pull back and squeeze at the top again. Second superset, we have side lateral raises. So using your dumbbells, you want to start off at your hips and swing up out to the side without actually swinging your body. So using the shoulders really to contract the muscles and move the weight around. Keep a slight bend in your elbows and don't bring your arms up any higher than your shoulders. This works the lateral muscle, which is the side muscle, which what gives your shoulders that nice round look. And we're supersetting that with some back rows. So using a resistance band round something nice and tight, you want to just pull back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, get a nice contraction. Again, make sure on all back exercises your elbows are coming back the way, they're not going out to the side, and that is really going to sort of do some damage if you do that. Definitely focus on driving those elbows back the way, tensing those muscles by squeezing your shoulder blades together. And next up we have a third superset with rear delt flies. So again, staying in that kind of tabletop position, tense your core and keeping your back flat. You want to start off with the dumbbells down in front of your chest, and using your rear delts, which is the muscle in the back of your shoulder, you want to move that weight up and out to the side. So it's kind of like a variation of a lateral raise, and the opposite of what you would do if you were using your chest muscles. Supersetting that again with another back exercise. This is the same exercise we did in the first superset, except we're doing it single arm. So a dumbbell row, starting off with either left or right arm, and just drawing that elbow back and bringing the dumbbell up towards your hip and squeezing that back muscle at the top. Moving on, we are doing some resistance band cable curls. So standing on the resistance band and curling up towards your shoulders, really giving it a wee squeeze at the top so your muscles are really engaging, contracting and working there as well. Resistance bands are actually a really great arm exercise. They really do touch the muscle in different ways, and even though they aren't the heaviest of things to use, you can get a lot of reps in and a lot of burn. Supersetting that with some side lateral raises. So again, we did these earlier in the workout, but actually focusing on just doing one arm at a time. It really engages your core as well, so make sure you're using that core to tense yourself and keep yourself stable, and just draw that dumbbell from your hip up into just below shoulder height, and make sure you've got a slight bend in that elbow as well. Then finishing off, we're doing another superset with some front raises, which works the front of the shoulders. You want to bring those dumbbells from the front of your body up in front of your body, if that makes sense. So from hip up to just in front of your shoulder. Don't swing any higher than that. Keep it parallel to your shoulder and just bring it down slowly to your hip area. This really works the front of your shoulder and gives a nice burn. And moving on, we're finishing off with just some basic bicep curls using a dumbbell rather than the resistance bands like in the last superset. So just curling up from your hip to your shoulder and giving a wee squeeze at the top there with the bicep, which is the muscle at the front of your arm for those that aren't entirely sure and are new to sort of weight training and things at home. But I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. Really, really effective, and yeah, let me know what you think down below.